Wait. It is dangerous to go alone. Take this. Lamau, take this. Take this. Take this. Cat, join the party? I mean, sure, why not? Sorry, cat. Okay, we're down. Kinda creepy with no one here, though. The pug? I don't remember this hall being nearly this long before. Okay, we're gonna backwards long jump. Ready? What was that? Did you hear that? Something's not right. Okay, you know what? Stop! Just stop it! What the pug is this? Why is this corridor so long? Where does that light keep coming from? And what's with all the weird sounds? You hear that? Freaking creepy wood creaking! How? It's all metal and concrete here! There is no wood! And you, what do you even do? How are you supposed to protect? You don't even have a knife! You're just a cat! And now that I think about it, you aren't even that long! If only you were actually helpful. Hey, look, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. It's been a rough day, you know? I mean, first all the murderers, and then I find out that don't even exist. Even for an optimist, that stings. On the upside, I guess it really can't get any worse from here. Come on, let's go finish this. Whatever's up ahead, I'll take it. Wait, what was that? Oh my god, my cat is evolving. Got marginally longer. You've changed. You've become something else, something more. You're taking the lead? In the darkest hour, you've really come through for me. I'm sorry I ever doubted you. Damn, he long as fuck, boy! Alright, let's go observe the pug into that computer. Wait, it's actually hilarious. Hello? Linry? You're back. Yeah, sorry, I had to step out to double check something. Are you almost at the control center? I sure hope so. We've been walking for ages. The corridor leading to it seems to be stretched. It seems to be looping. Boy, I'll say. Wait, you mean literally? Yeah, hang on. It should be fixed now. Thanks. But why was it like that? I'm not certain, but the room should be just ahead now. Tell me when you get there. I'll start the demo sequence then. Alright. Well, we're finally here. You ready? Okay, Lenry, do you hear me? Yeah, this scene is ready and loaded. Should we, prepare for something? Just being there is enough. We'll have your data stream. You only need to stand there and observe. Okay, I'm good at that. Well then, shall we begin? Yeah, we're ready. Let's do it. Okay, a demo scene is starting. You should see the machine powering up. Yeah, it just did. Good. Keep your eyes on it and tell me if you see anything weird. Uh-huh. You seen anything? No, it seems to be running normally. Although... Although? There's something weird sound. What kind of weird sound? Is the machine short-circuiting? No, it's not coming from the machine. It seems to be coming from... Oh. Quincy? The system is almost ready. What are you seeing? Don't move. What are you? Why can't I get a reading on you? You already know why. Then, are you the reason? When I unplugged from here earlier, when I logged off, there was nothing. Nothing but the machine to log back in with. As if the entire world just vanished. Am I not real either? No, you're real. Relative to this place, at least. Linry? Then, how many? Too many. What is it talking about? Too many what? Too many worlds. We're a long way up, Quincy. There are a lot of layers beneath us. I have created your world. But another had created mine. Over and over, until after how many layers? At the bottom of the stack, there exists the world that ran the first simulation. As each simulation creates another, the original at the bottom is weighed down more and more. Until finally, even if just one more simulation is created, no matter how abstract, it would be enough to overload and collapse the entire structure. Tell me, are we at the top of that stack? You're correct. Then, there's something that I still don't get. Why don't you just cut the infinite loop from the get-go? Why are you trying to preserve this world while eliminating us? And why are you here, even bothering to talk to us about any of this? Why did you even bother talking to him? Hey, I'm right here. That's different. He's... Lenry? Tell me, who are we to you? To me? Yo! Holy shit! To me, you are no one. Again, that doesn't mean much. I'm not so different from that rice spot of this world after all. You don't look like a rice spot. I don't remember her voice, but let's just use the new one. It's just, you know, let's just act like it's different, okay? No, I certainly hope not. Were you also an AI refit for the simulations? Well, not exactly. But I sure do clean up after your mess just the same. These worlds are simulations, but the automation still follows the laws of physics. To a fault, really. In cases like this, for example, someone has to manually prevent anything from imploding. Fortunately, I happen to have an innate disregard for the laws of physics. That's all a story for another day. Hey, what are you? Shall we? There are a lot of tangents out there beyond this one. Each moment blooming into countless branches of their own. But this particular tangent is being observed because it's special. It's special because despite being on the top of the stack, it was almost identical to base reality. There, everything began unfolding the same way. Your childhood, your youth. Diagnosis. And just like here, against all odds, you kept pushing on. Never wasting a moment to unravel as much of the world as you can, while you still could. You learned all you could, tried as hard as you could. You met someone. Someone you imagined the future with. And graduated to a career where you felt you could make a difference. For a while, at least. Until it became something else, too much to bear. You escaped, traveled the world. And wondered why you didn't do it sooner. The base reality where we're from, it all followed the same course. That is, up until that point. When you came back from the trip and found out you were pregnant. When you became ill halfway through the pregnancy. When you had to make that choice between yourself and the child. You chose to delay your surgery until he was due. You chose the child. Congratulations, but please rest well. You need some time to recover, but we're quite behind already. We'll be transferring you to a surgical unit soon. I understand. How's he doing? He's okay. You're the one we should be worrying about. He's tiny. Our little Toby Reynard. Actually, about that, I've been thinking, well, maybe he should take your surname instead. My surname? I mean, I can't think of any reason why not. But after all that, I can think of a lot of reasons why he should. I'd love that. Although, Toby doesn't ring well with Watts, does it? There's no fucking way, dude. Holy shit. Do you have something else in mind then? How about Neil? Neil, huh? Yeah, I like it. Our little Neil Watts. Holy shit. In base reality, your son never had the complications of an early birth. He made it through childhood just fine. All the love you and Quincy could give him. But as for you, you never fully recovered. With the delay, the treatment couldn't revert your decline. And you spent much of your remaining years bedridden. Still, perhaps out of the will to be there for him, you lived long past your prognosis. To watch him grow up, even if just a little more. But eventually, as you felt your time coming near, you sought out some old friends. Leave something for him for when he grows up. You left him a piece of your memories. At the time, there was no way to decrypt it. But still, someday, you hoped. It pours. Soon after he passed away, your son was diagnosed with the same hereditary condition. Perhaps it's a reminder of his limited time here. Memento mori. But there's something within him, pushing him further, as it did for you. And although he tried to distance himself from others, knowing what might await those who get close, he wasn't successful with everyone. Slowly, from the very basics, he worked and worked. All the way past the research he left behind. But despite it all, when the time came, again and again, he was rejected by the Foundation over your incident. So instead, he sought an alternative route. Pivoted to an external company that licensed the imperfected technology. And rather quickly, he made it through the ranks, with some help from a friend. It's a company where you could still access the code and hardware of the technology. A company that used it to fill the last wishes by implanting memories of a new life. A company called Sigmund Corp. Then, in that time, it's aided countless patients, and witnessed as many lives go by, all while perfecting the technology on its own, accord with the hardware and data access. And today, in that world, he succeeded. The world that we're in, and every world in the stack it stands upon. They're the result of the first functional stress test from the machine he perfected. The first successful test. This machine he built, what is it for? A window to a world where everyone can leap apart of themselves after they're gone. So that everyone who ever existed, no matter how ephemeral, could have a lasting place in this world. And without having to say goodbye even earlier than they have to. To see and experience all the different possibilities this life has to offer. All my life here since the day he was born. I wish I made a different choice then. I'm so glad that somewhere out there, I did. I'm so glad that he's made it. It's almost time. Now that we've gone beyond the boundary of set events, this tangent needs to be terminated. Terminated? It's just one tangent. Can't you just let it run just this once? But it's not just this one tangent. Out of the countless paths this test generated, this is not the only one that's reached this point. As I speak to you on this roof, I was speaking to thousands of other versions of you elsewhere. They too managed to dig deep enough to have found me. And if I don't terminate them, the Foundation will fail and take everything with it regardless. This world was never meant to exist beyond this point. But, the worlds aside, I might have a way to give you more time. You're ready. Come with me. There's a place we need to go to. Anomaly detected. Ice spot? You guys got here just in time. Hey, can they come with us? No, I'm afraid not. Where we're going, there is no protocol for them. They'll have to stay here.